Hello everyone. Can you hear me, guys? Hello, guys. Can you hear me? So in today's session, what we will do, we will learn how to upgrade Windows Server 2012 Active Directory or how to migrate it to Windows Server 2019 or 2022. So just give me a minute. I hope my screen is visible to you. So guys, as you can see, like I'm having two servers with me. First one is my domain controller, that is DC01, and if you can see, I'm just logging into my server. So this server is running on Windows Server 2012 edition, that is the R21, and it's my domain controller. Like I've configured Active Directory roles and feature in this server only. But now we have got some requirement to upgrade the Active Directory server to Windows Server 2019. So as you can see, I've configured Active Directory here in this server, and if you go to the tools, go to the Active Directory users and computers, you will see like this is my domain xyz.com. In your case, domain may be anything. Okay, it could be anything. You can see I have created a few user accounts and OU here, like India users, and here I've created three users like Mahesh Singh test user 123, right? So now a requirement is to migrate Windows Server 2012 Active Directory Server to Windows Server 2019 or 2022. Just give me a minute, guys. I'm just checking my streaming. Is it live or not? So just give me a minute. Perfect. There is no lagging in my network. So now, as you can see, so this is my primary server. This is an old server, and I have to upgrade this server to Windows Server 2019 as per the client requirement or whatever it is. Okay. So now to do the same, what I did, I have created one more server with Windows Server 2019 edition. You can use like Windows Server 2022 as well, because that is the latest one. But right now I'm doing it on Windows Server 2019 machine. Okay, you can see it's a completely blank machine. Nothing we have configured so far. So now our first task is to join this machine into our domain, like my old domain, that is running on Windows Server 2012. So let's do it. First, we have to configure some static IP in server, because in domain controller static IP is must. So let's wait for it, and I'm just entering the IP address. So let me do it. So IP should be 192.168.10 dot I have to check. Okay, I have given 10.1110 IP to this machine, so let's make it 10.1111. Okay, subnet will be type C. Why? Because I'm using the type C IP, like class C IP, sorry. And my gateway is 192.168, then 10.2. And if you want to enter the preferred DNS server, so our DNS configuration is on our domain controller only, so you can enter it like 192.168.10.1110. That is my primary domain controller IP. So click on OK. We do not want IPv6. Uncheck this. Not required. Click OK. Click close it. So now let's see what will happen. Yeah, but before that I must have to put both the machine in same network, right? So let's do it. Network host only. Why? Because my virtual machine connected with that network adapter only. So click on OK. Guys, if you're having any doubts, anything in your mind, you can put me on the comments. Okay. So I will see and I will reply over there. And if not, you will find my cell phone number as well into the description of that live streaming. So you can connect me anytime. So our machine is now into our domain. Now let's join this Windows Server 2019 machine to our domain. So simply click on change. Then let's name it like DC-02 or you can mention ADC, whatever it is. And let's join into our old domain first, that is xyz.com. Now what you have to do, you have to join the machine into the domain. So just enter your domain admin credentials. So I'm just doing the same and click OK. So now this machine, it is now into our domain. So let's what is saying changing the primary field into that is fine. Click OK. Click OK. Close this and restart this. I must have to check the entity here as well for DNS configuration. So let's ncpa.cpl. This is a short command to open the network adapter. Simply go to the properties, then go to IPv6 not required here as well. Okay, it's using the loopback address, right? So just let's change it. 192.168.10.1110. So that is fine. Click OK. Click OK again. In the meantime, our virtual machine is rebooting. That is a Windows Server 2019. So yeah, still rebooting. So let's wait for this to finish. Then we will go ahead. Okay, so our machine is started now. Simply log into this machine with any domain admin user account. So I'm doing the same. Just entering the password. Let's wait for this to load. So basically Mahesh Singh, that is my domain user account. So as you can see in my primary domain controller, into the Active Directory, I have created that user account, right? And our plan is to migrate all the user account and computers to our Windows Server 2019 server. Means we are going to migrate domain controller from server 2012 to 2019. So still loading. Okay, let's wait for this. I'm going on a mute for a second, then we'll continue. Yeah, hi guys, I'm back. I hope you can hear me. So let me try to check the streaming again. What is going on over there? Yes. Just give me a minute for 2022 as well because that is the latest one, but 19. So still loading. Okay. Give me a minute. Okay, guys. So now we just logged into our 2019 server. Now simply you have nothing to do. Simply go to the manage. Go to the manage or add roles and features. Click on next. Next again. So that is the static IP. Okay. Click on next. Check Active Directory and domain services here in Windows Server 2019. Click on add feature. Click on next. Next again. Next and install it. So we are just installing the role. It will take a while. So please be there with me. So guys, in the live streaming, I will not be able to hear your voice. It will be requested if you can, if you have any doubt, you can put your uh, doubts into the comment section. So I will take this further later on and I will check. So let's wait for this role to install or feature. So guys, the basic idea is very clear. We are just migrating our Windows Server 2012 Active Directory server to 2019. Okay, so like still multiple companies and multiple infra is running on the older version of Active Directory server or Windows server, right? So you might get some requirement to upgrade or migrate those servers over the cloud or over any latest version available into the market, right? So it's very important nowadays. I'm not sure my laptop why it is working slow today. Let me check. Is it getting overheated? Yes, it is getting overheated. Okay. My CPU, okay, it seems fine. Like memory utilization 67%. Okay, just give me a minute. Actually, my laptop is getting overheated, so let me try to fix it. Okay, so let's wait for this feature to install, then we'll continue. Okay, in the meantime, if you guys, ever try to, migrate your Windows Server 2012, to 2019, so you might have got some error, right? So, because migration failed or something like that, whatever it is, right? So, the major reason behind that is just to, like, you guys are not upgrading the schema. Why? Because in Windows Server 2012, the version of schema is different, and in 2019 or 2022, that schema version is completely different, right? So first we have to upgrade the Active Directory schema, right? So to do the same, in between, while that installation is going on, right, so we can move to our domain controller, and here what you have to do, you have to upgrade the AD schema, right? So to do the same, simply right click on virtual machine. If you have any physical machine, simply put down the ISO media with USB drive or physical CD, DVD, whatever you have, right? So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to mount Windows Server 2019 ISO media here. So I'm having, where is the path? So here is the path, Windows Server 2019. In case if you are using Windows Server 2012, if you want to migrate to that server, so you can select 2022 ISO media as well. But right now we are migrating it to Windows Server 2019, right? So open it, click OK. So in some time you will see in your Windows Server 2012 that ISO media, it is mounted right now for Windows Server 2019, right? So what you have to remember, you have to remember the path of your DVD drive. So in my case it is a D drive, right? But if in your case it may be E drive, F drive, or whatever it is, right? So please do remember that path to upgrade the schema, right? So after that, what you have to do, you just have to open the command prompt. Still working slow. Why it is not searching CMD? Is this installation finished? Yeah, it is finished. So we are good with that. Let me close that, and okay, so we got the command prompt. Right click on it and open it as an administrator. So now, as I told you, you must have to remember the path of your uh, media, like whatever the media you are using, external, internal, or whatever it is, right? So you must have to remember the path for the media, right? So it's got stuck. Okay, let's wait for this to clear. Not sure. Okay. So now, in my case, my ISO media or physical media or whatever you are using, in my case, like path is D drive, right? So what I have to do, I have to go to my D drive, right? So okay, let me maximize this so that you can see, guys. Okay, I hope this is very important, right? Because you have to match the schema version, right? So I'm just trying to make it large. I'm not sure why it's no. Okay, so I hope that is visible, or else what I will do, I will post the comments, sorry, not comments, I will post the commands into the comment section so that you can copy and you can do it, right? So after D drive, you can type dir, and here in dir you will find one directory by name support, right? So simply type cd space support, so you will be into the support directory. Go it over there. Okay, so right now I'm into the support directory. Now again you can type dir but I already remember the path, but just to show you guys, right? So here you will find one directory by name adprep, adprep. Okay, so you have to go to that directory, right? So simply type cd space adprep. So go over there. So now we are into the directory. Now you have to execute one command, that is adprep space forward slash then your forest prep. Okay, so please do remember that command. Okay, simply hit enter. So what it is saying, I'm not sure how to maximize this. Okay, just give me a minute. So what it is asking, just type C to continue, hit enter. So now I hope guys you will be able to see my screen. So what exactly it is doing right now, you can see. I have to scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Where it gone? So basically, I need to show you that version name actually. Okay, it is not allowing me. Why? Because it's continuously scrolling down. So just give me a minute. I will show you from which version to which version it is upgraded, right? So okay, so the command it has been completed successfully. So now if I scroll down, sorry, scroll up, so you can see the current schema version in Windows Server 2012 was 69, but now we have mounted the Windows Server 2019 ISO media and we have upgraded the schema version to version 88, which is very important. Without that upgradation, you will not be able to migrate your Windows Server 2019 or 208 server to the latest or current release. Okay, so please do remember that part. Now, again, you can see AD Prep successfully updated to the forest, right? So now the last command that you have to run on the same window, just type AD prep.exe forward slash domain prep. Earlier we run the forest prep, right? So hit enter. So you can see AD prep successfully updated the domain wide information. So that is all done what you have to do on your old server. Means old server means 2012 server or 2018 server, whatever the version you are running in your organization or in your lab or wherever it is, right? So you must have to do that. Now give me a minute guys, I have to have some water actually. Just give me a minute. So okay, uh, I will do it later on. So now we have done with our old domain controller or the old server, right? So now simply go to your 2019 server. As you can see, it is a Windows Server 2019, right? At the addition, Windows Server 2019 standard one, right? So now what you have to do, simply what we did earlier, we added that ADDS role here, right? So simply click on promote this server to a domain controller. Click on this. Just give me a minute, guys. I'm getting one call on my mobile. Please give me a minute. Then we'll continue. Guys, please allow me a minute. My call is being longer, so please be there. Okay, guys. So what actually we are going to do? We are going to add the domain controller into our existing domain. I hope am I audible, guys? Right. So let me check if if I'm on mute. Yeah, I'm not on mute. Okay. So now we have to add the domain controller to the existing domain. So that is our domain, like this machine, like Windows Server 2019 machine, we already join into this machine. If you want to change the user, you can do it, but my user is admin user, that is ms185 426, right? So but if you want to verify the domain, you can click here, you can select, you can click OK, and if you want to change user, click on the change, and you can and like mention the details, right? So my username is same actually, so I'm entering the credential, same credential from which I logged in, right? So click on OK. You can see now my user is xyz ms185426. Click on next. Now we have to put the DSRM password. So basically the DSRM, that particular thing is used for the disaster management, right? If your controller goes down, in that case you can recover all the users and computers from that particular file. So I'm just entering the password. Click on next. Click on next simply, and you can see option here like replicate from any domain controller, right? But we are having only one domain controller here, right? So what we have to select, जो भी हमारा latest server है, like sorry I'm in Hindi right now. Okay, so whatever the latest server we have, we have to select that one, or you can select like if you are having like multiple domain controllers running in your infra, right? So you can do that. So if you have any doubt, you can ping me, or you can select like any domain controller as well, so it will pick up the latest one only. So simply click on next. So these are the like database path where your active directory database will store. So if you want to change the path, you can do it, but right now we will go with the default one. Simply click on next, and then next karo, khatam karo. Okay, so it will check for some prerequisites and it will be done. That is the only thing like what we have to do. Click on install. If you will get any like error related to the DNS or firewall or anything, you can ping me, okay? And I will be more than happy to help you guys. So sometimes you will actually get the error for the prerequisites, okay? So that must be taken care, right? So that migration process, it will take a while. It will import each and everything, like whatever user accounts we have on primary domain controller, or whatever the group policies we deployed on the Windows Server 2019 domain controller. Each and everything will be pulled up here. and in some time it will restart the server. And guys, if you are working for a cloud and if you are working to groom yourself into the current requirement whatever the market have, right? So you must have to work on the migration part. So you can see it is just signing out the machine, and after that you will find like our domain controller is migrated. Okay, so there is nothing complicated in that part, only the schema part, the commands that I shown you, right? So those commands are very important to upgrade your schema in 2012 server, so that it can be compatible with Windows Server 2019. Without that command you will not be able to migrate, you will get some error, right? So please take a note of that particular thing. I hope this is clear for you guys. If you have any doubt, anything, you can directly text me, okay? And I will help you, and I will be more than happy to help you. So you can see our secondary server like Windows Server 2019, that is applying the some settings or policy. So let's wait for this to complete. Okay, so now we are into the Windows Server 2019. Let me log in over there with my username, that is my domain admin. Perfect. So let's wait for this to complete, or for the server manager initialization. Now if you okay, let's wait for this. It's taking a while to sync up the things, so please wait. Okay, so you can see like ADDS role is configured over here, and this server is migrated. So if you go to the tools, and where is that Active Directory user and computers, right? So you can see xyz.com, then India user. In India user we are having 4 users, Mahesh Singh test user 0123, and same if you want to cross verify with old server, right? So go to the second server, and okay, let me log in here over there, that is running on Windows Server 2019. So you can see in this old server we are having the same user base, right? Let me refresh this, Mahesh Singh and 3 test user, and same we migrated to Windows Server 2019, right? So after that you can shut down your primary server and you will be good to use your Windows Server 2019 or the latest version whatever you are planning to do, right? So you can do that. And apart from that, so if you want to check this further, so simply let's try to check the policies. Okay, so into the domain xyz.com, you can see in new server we are getting one policy, sorry, that is disable firewall, right? So This particular policy, it has been exported from primary domain controller only, right? Why? Because that policy is already configured over there, right? So if I go there and if I where is the server manager? Okay, and if I go to the tools, then group policy management, then forest, expand it. Okay, first maximize this, expand this domain xyz.com, and you can see whatever the group policies, user accounts, whatever you have configured in your old server, each and every thing is replicated to your Windows Server 2019. Right, guys? So what we did, we have successfully migrated our Windows Server 2012 domain controller to 2019 machine. Okay, so that's it for today. We'll connect later on. Today is Sunday. Have a nice day. And if you have any doubt, anything in your mind, you can post the things into my comment box. I will be happy to help you guys. Yeah, that's it. If you like, please subscribe, follow my channel, and comment whatever it is. You can do it. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice day. Good to see you. Bye bye.